I think it's great news from San Francisco about what's happened. I don't know if people are aware, but in Sweden, the Swedish Port Workers Union they're starting a blockade tomorrow, a blockade of all Israeli ships and cargo. So I think it's wonderful that's happening as well. And I think the Norwegian port workers are discussing a similar action, and I think there needs to be more of that. Just on the speaker from San Francisco was also talking about the one-state solution, and I think that's absolutely vital that we talk about that and that more people, consider that possibility, because the two-state solution can never work, and the Americans are still talking about the two-state solution. But any state that exists where you've got one section of the population treated like second-class citizens, it's never going to work. So I think the one-state solution is the only answer. Just in terms of here at home, I think we have to put pressure on the government. We have to put pressure on the Irish government to do something. And I think the only way that can happen is if the protest movement, there was great protests in the last couple of weeks where you had big numbers on the streets. Those protests need to be bigger. There needs to be bigger actions where we stand at the Dáil or wherever and we put pressure on the Irish government in huge numbers to expel the Israeli ambassador. We have to start taking drastic action because of what they're doing in Israel. We need to expel the Israeli ambassador. We need to cut all trade ties with Israel. And I think it was Joe, I'm not sure if I misunderstood, but did you say that you're not comfortable with an all-out boycott, or it's just sanctions? Maybe you could say something about that, because I don't think just sanctions. I think the whole situation is so. What Israel is doing in Gaza, in the West Bank, the only answer is a full boycott, culturally, politically, economically. And just one thing, it hasn't been mentioned, is the wall, just before Jim rings his bell. Israel has built an apartheid wall, which is already over 400 miles long. I think it's 25 feet high. And just to put it in perspective, the Berlin Wall was 96 miles long, and I think around 11 feet high. And there was huge celebrations last year. Barack Obama, all these people paying lip service to, Berlin Wall falling down, when this wall is being built and it's going to get bigger, longer in Palestine. So I think we need to bear that in mind as well.